Hello, we're gonna be doing a Liyue bounty guide of sorts, you know. I'm running it for the first time. You can just join me. Let's see. We are running this way. He rakes wind. Literally. His wind rakes, yikes. Alright, Miss Yu, hello. What do you have for us today? Okay. Well, I've done a lot of the world exploration, and basically these are free rewards right here. Thank you. Wow, I've done 26 out of 34 of the quests only. Claim, claim, claim. This is literally a button game now. We're just claiming— oh! Oh wait, guys. There's a claim all button. Okay. Ah, these are like— how do we do these? Okay. I think these are from the story quests. Yes, these must be the story quests. I have yet to do them. Yes. Alright, bounties. Oh wait, you can only do— what? Oh wait, the weekly progress applies to all city? So— does that mean that it came to this city too? I'm confused. Well, if you want to see the bounties, it's in the Mondstadt video that I have earlier. Me figuring out the bounties and being a little bit confused. But oh no, I've got to complete the new quest and new star approaches. I guess we will be doing that. Alright. The floating palace. Ooh, it just instantly completed that one. Interesting. We're gonna be going to Mount Tianhang. Alright. Alright, let us go. Ooh, it's pretty high up. I've got crystals here that I've forgotten about. Let us mine it real quick. Yep. These are good. We need these. You can never get enough. Alright, let us bounce. Can I even make this climb? You know, let's go get some leverage. I'm really scared now. Okay. Ow. Please don't shoot me. Please. You know what? You know what? Let's beat them up. Oh dear, I cannot break this. Oh my god, they're so annoying! I'm bad! You know what? You win today, Hilly Charles. I'm on a mission and I don't have time for you. Or actually maybe I do. Okay. You know what? We'll just shoot you all off of your high horse. You guys killed my Diluc. I am angry. Okay. Revenge! Boom! Oh my god, that didn't crit. You know, thanks for the mats. You guys were very annoying, but I've exacted revenge. Cool. Alright, I think this is a better place to climb anyways. Killing the hilly trail has opened it up for us. So, maybe you'll do that too. Alright, let us go. Oh? Oh? Why is this mountain so hard to climb? It's literally so hard. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. That felt very, very complex.
Look up there!
That's the J chamber.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
Damn it, Paimon. You're only realizing that now?
Since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do.
That does sound quite sensible.
There has to be a way up there.
Alright. Now we are looking. Oh look. It's the Animo thing. Let's put in an Animo unit. Oop.
Hey, look! There's some sort of
Well, yeah, I was just changing to an Animo, Paimon.
This is the right place. It must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
I think this is the way, Paimon. Let me just blow in it real quick, please. Whee! Ooh, we're flying too far. Boom, shoot for the stars.
Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu would... Alright, let's follow your plan. Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there!
What's down
Looks
there?
like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Ooh.
Why don't we ship you up to the Jade Chamber using the...
Nah.
Oh,
Let's not do that.
this met...
It does not seem safe.
Oh, that's right!
Hmm.
Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong...
This isn't the way up? Oh dear. At least we get a free chest. What? 2 Primo Gem only? Oh, it glitched out the items and gave it to me instantly. Interesting. Alright, now we want to go to the ballista. It is all the way over there. Alright, let us go. Let's put Diona back in. She's only level 40. Oops, that's not Diona.
The hunt begins!
Alright.
No time to lose.
Sweet flowers. I actually really like the wood sorrels that you find, but they're not sweet. They're very sour and they have a yellow flower. I'd pick them all the time and I'd eat them. Nibble on them, of course. But yeah, remind me of that. Alright. We are at the ballista. Now what do we do? Oh, we just gotta walk a little bit.
Halt!
Okay, Huang Ching.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
We're just passing through.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Invited guests. What makes you...
Yeah, what makes you think you can treat us like this?
No.
Look at Paimon's angry face.
Maybe this was intended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a massive ambush here to arrest us.
I don't know, Paimon. You have a wild imagination.
You, over there! This is a trick, isn't it?
Oh, I love Paimon.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come.
Oh dear. Am I gonna have to fight these guys? I am really sorry, guys. I really should have applied fire before I used that ult. Yikes. Like, fire, and then you get the vaporize. Ooh. Ah! Don't hurt me. Oh, there we go. Wait, that's... There we go. Fire. Boom! 40k. Yummy. Okay. Why is my sound like fritzing itself? Literally like skitzing out.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kutching.
Oh,
Two
Kutching.
strange people
That's how you
suddenly
pronounce it.
appeared.
I always
They
pronounce
seem
it
to have designs of
Kutching.
the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
Alright.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
How does she not know who we
Invited
are?
guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Cheesing.
Oh! I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing.
Ooh.
I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of... The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night.
Didn't we fix that?
I came here to investigate that
I'm pretty
occurrence.
sure we fixed that.
Miss Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone. So this was all a misunderstanding?
I'm pretty sure we
Anyway,
fixed that when we were looking
For
for
a
the
mortal to be
Cocoa
able to
Goat.
repair an adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing. That was...
Yeah, don't complicate it, Paimon.
right. So, just call me Kuching.
Kutching.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the adepti. We're not taking sides. We spoke with the adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well. When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you? Huh?
Oh
You are
dear.
mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us. Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the adepti. Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
This is a very long conversation. I like Ningguang.
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here.
She looks sad.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Another super bold statement. I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much.
You literally said
But
so
you're a good
much.
listener, traveler.
I did
You should
indeed
both be off
listen.
to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Uh-oh.
Favor?
What are we gonna bring?
can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion. And, well then, may we meet again, traveler.
She just literally black screened us. Okay.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
I do agree with some of her
What
views.
should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon gave me
Sugar
an amazing
frosted
snack last
slime.
night. Sugar frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
How will we make that?
Boom shakalaka, of course.
Oh dear,
Let's gather
Paimon.
ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Alright, look for the ingredients, Paimon. Oh my god, we're actually gonna make frosted slime. Alright, let's go and kill some slimes. Alright. Oh, I see a slime already. Vision. I guess it's that water
I
slime.
could get used to this.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Let's go get another one. Frog.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in me? Huh? Did you hear that? It seems like it came from those ruins over
Oh
there.
no, he's in a cage.
It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone.
Let's beat them up, you know. How dare they, kind of thing. Let's just do one fell swoop, Diluc. You two. Boom. That's a good combo. Delete Q into Tartaglia. Tartaglia Q. Extra sweet. Alright, what's happened?
Thank
Oh
you
my
for
god,
your
that's a
help. Gotta
huge
get out.
paragraph.
If you hadn't-
Alright,
I
let's...
was nothing. No need to thank us.
I'm not as interested as
understand.
Kaching.
Don't worry. I will compensate you. Don't say that. I only escaped. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry, and I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same
Well, you
ruins
transport
that I... Is there anything that you
jewelry.
lack? Antiques, treasure.
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh? And what might...
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift box? Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
Great. Paimon sugar frosted.
Cool. A nice little box. Alright, let us go to the jewelry. I'm thinking this will be the fastest route. Who knows? Alright. Ooh. Viewpoints. Those are new. I like the sparkling golden robe. Tell me where to go. Why did you bring me upstairs if it's down here? Again?
Hey there. A guy called Meng Dan told
Uncle Meng already told many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle
Pretty.
Meng. Here, this container is itself.
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help me.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, it's done! The one and only sugar frosted.
Oh yes, you might want to use these two freshly
Woohoo!
Ooh.
It looks
That actually looks really cute. I like it.
Now that we've put all that we've got into
Eating slime though. Icing on the slime.
Stuck, but we have some new
Where is the guide?
No time to lose.
No time to lose. Tartaglia is very impatient. Are we going the right way? The gold sparkles tells us yes.
No time to lose.
No time to lose.
According to Kuching.
Kuching.
Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
The moon.
Yes.
It's like,
How many?
yeah.
It's not convenient to
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And
That
yet
is
the code they
us.
used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuhong.
The Yuhong. Oh dear. Damn,
I've been
Ningguang
waiting
is
for you,
my
rich
favorite.
honey from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you,
She's
considering
so pretty.
this
Ew.
palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in
I really
hiring
like
the
her voice
best craftsmen
actor.
to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not
That's
many
a bit
from
big.
outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
what?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Oh dear, she's stalking us.
Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No.
Just?
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of
Oh
ours.
dear, evil. Just kidding.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
Oh.
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
The sky is the limit.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Yes.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Aw,
You can
I do
see
like the
Goyun's
story.
stone forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that.
Cool.
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now,
Who killed
they will surely
him?
gain the upper hand. Hiding Exuvia
Probably
was a necessary
Childe.
maneuver to take the initiative back. To play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Alright, let us go in. Apparently my friend jumped off this city and then he can't get back in, so make sure you do not jump off the Jade Palace. For now.
Wowee! What a huge hall!
Ooh, fancy.
I've never seen such a fancy place before.
So fancy. I like the music. Ooh, I like those flowers in that vase. Wow. Beautiful.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first.
Enjoyment does
Naturally.
come first.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I
Ooh,
see.
what is that?
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets.
Hmm.
Merchants have always been attracted to secrets, but the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your but if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching,
I like Ningguang.
you'd pick Kuching.
What?
Nah, I originally thought her a bit too
I meant
hard-headed.
Ningguang.
With someone of her character, but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon always heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Paimon.
Does that...
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
Silly Paimon. I do need more though.
How much more
I'm running out.
untorn sheet would sell for?
Silly
Let's grab one,
Paimon.
the biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most... La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make...
Paimon is so
really rich.
adorable.
Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Chising spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
I think she's helping us.
You really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, let's
So
go.
you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Alright, I think we're going to the next one. How do I get out? I gotta climb the stairs. Oops.
Lady Ningguang looks stunning today.
She does.
Gives good market insight.
She is so pretty. Sometimes I wish my Australian internet was a lot better. How do we even get back here if we go down? I'm scared. But you know what? Let us go. Goodbye, Jade Palace. Alright. Ooh, there's lots of Fatui.
At the location written down on this piece of paper.
We ain't got time for
They look
you.
really mad at us too.
Uh-oh, I think I need to kill them.
Freshness preserved. Chill to the bone.
His eyes, melt him. No, no, I need ice.
Look at you, Bootail.
Huh?
This is bad.
In the head. Boom. Headshot. Now we need to break this guy with claymore attacks. Oh my god. Headshot. Boom. What? That was a delayed attack. That was weird. Headshot. Boom. Oh my god, another Fatui. Headshot. Boom. Oh yeah. I do love me some headshots. Oh, that's not it. Alright, so... Oh, there it is.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank Paimon's seen this pattern before.
But where?
Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child.
Ooh.
But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like...
Suspicious.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine power.
Oh dear.
The Fatui are copying the sigil of permission in hopes of achieving...
Why is Paimon so smart?
Being able to channel divine power in battle?
They're definitely up to something.
We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Child.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with the last stop on our rite of parting preparations to... Let's go!
Well, that was definitely very interesting. I think we fight Child soon. I don't think we can fight him with ourselves, because... we're playing him now. Oh, let's kill this guy just for fun. Hello, wake up. Think you can bully me? Let's melt you, apply vaporize. Boom. What? That did no damage. There we go. There we go. Boom. Mats for days. Oopsies. Hello, you have no money.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments
His
ago.
voice is so manly.
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Leo. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
she's super rich and so generous. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She
Oh. So you...
She said the time of the
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true... Yes. She has only relied on herself to rise to her... It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprises.
All we talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, The Fatui have...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It does... No matter what they may be planning, you must...
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Blaze lilies. Well, why did we come all the way out here? Oh, right. Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to...
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of before the Archon War. Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of part, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more
so how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't
Damn it, Paimon. Believe me.
No time to lose.
Ooh.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready. Da 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 da.
I like that song.
What happened?
Ooh.
These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Off we go. You can run.
Finish him off. Boom.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
We got tricked.
Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprised...
Well, that's nice and all, but...
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Damn it.
Excuse me.
New
Are
character.
you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her...
Got
Hello,
you.
traveler. I'm surprised. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. Something seems
Her voice
like
actor is
she's
really
acting
nice.
different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude?
Oh, well...
Paimon has
you
like
at that
big
time
eyes
as
all
an
the time.
emissary of the Tianquan. But now I am simply a...
You came all the way out here to see the flower?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite alright. I just haven't processed my emotions. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War.
Damn, she's old.
After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found.
We dare not.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance, if you would excuse me, I should...
And that just about does it.
Cool.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a...
I've had enough. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first. And so you must be careful to take the time to step back.
You have no money.
See? Alright, I think it's about...
Let's go. That's so much talking. These story quests sure are impactful on their dialogue.
No time to lose.
Huh? What happened?
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng funeral. The Millilith are watching our every move now.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give it...
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the
And what now?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed
so much dialogue.
Now do they want to start? Anyway, Mr. Sean.
Looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you
Let's
intend
go
to
and
use your
fight.
neutral identity? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all this.
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite... So what does Zhongli mean by...
It's definitely child.
Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see... He must be waiting for the moment when... But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
How do we get there? I guess we just follow the yellow brick road. And hopefully it will lead the way. Well, technically it's not really yellow, but you know, kind of.
No time to lose.
are we gonna fight him now? I don't... Let's fight him with himself, but let's switch this for an actual healer.
I will bring my notebook.
I do like Chi-Chi.
Wow! It looked impressive enough from the up. This is where all of Tavatsumora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we
Yikes.
can't
That's so much
take them,
money.
we can, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. Oh, right. But it's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Exuvia. Ooh, I like this dragon. I like Chinese dragons a lot.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here?
Oh
Haven't you already
shoot, this
seen
is
enough trouble
Child.
for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would
But
be
we were
entitled
just
to a
playing
generous
you.
reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location. Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be waste?
I'm gonna beat
Stopping
you up.
Mora Mintz, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa She will get that which she desires.
We are
I'm not
gonna
asking for
stop
your blessing,
you.
and that the time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
The battle.
So you're the type...
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left instead of confronting you directly. She chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a...
We won't let what happened to...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. Besides, you could never defeat
Oh
me.
my god, so much talking. Let's fight
I
already.
love it.
Let's fight, child.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got.
Oh.
So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. A fine opportunity. Cowering already?
What?
You should do it like this.
I'm fighting you with yourself,
Poor
child.
timing. You've made some progress.
Let's headshot him.
Take you more
Boom.
seriously.
What?
Good. No wonder Signora
Did he
was
just
so
heal?
drawn to you.
That's cheating.
That just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't do that. How come he gets electric attacks and I don't? You know what? I think I actually have to use a little bit of potions. Let's pot up. He is very spooky.
You've got some skills.
Where did he go? Oh. Ooh, end screen.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Oh. Oh, what? Did we just use Geo and Animo at the same time? What?
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You
Oh
of all
dear.
people should know. This should have been expected. Well then.
No.
Taking Morax's gnosis now.
Oh.
I
Ooh.
see. Well,
It's
this
a
is
fake.
most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
He's angry. How's he hydro and electric? Jesus. Oh my god. Did he just go Super Saiyan? Holy. Jesus. Oh my god. Why is our Child A the shittier version? Oh man. He looks freaking wicked. Holy shit, he's fucking scary. So scary. You are. Oh. Oh. He's does some spicy damage, Law. Alright. Yikes. Ooh, he's using some water blades. He's like water and electric. Let's headshot him. Oh. What? Why didn't... What? Is he immune to water? Why were our charged shots not hitting? Ah, he teleported! Oh shit, he's summoning a whale! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm so low. Heal us, Chi-Chi.
Orders received. Go.
Orders given. Orders received. Heal. Oh no! I'm the weaker Child A. The real Child A has won. My Child A has lost the battle.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Man, he went Super
Well, it seems
Saiyan,
the
yo.
burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter where it had been.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't care!
Sassy Paimon.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately,
Pretty sure not.
let's bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
So you mean that...
I'm pretty sure he's still
Yes, it
alive.
appears so. It seems that the guardian
And that he
deity
is
of the capital of
Zhonglei.
commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries. As such, we must now look to our
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone
Oh,
forest.
shoot.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its
Oh,
deity,
shoot.
do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken.
Oh, it's those sigils.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principle. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh, shoot. Some crazy stuff is going on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Oh, Lord. This is wicked. This is some good stuff. Oh my god.
Exhausted.
Look at that.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known what... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's Xiao.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Look at the crane. Another adepti.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? No, that's scary.
Ugh.
So will the
Xiao's like,
power of
ugh.
Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn
I do like this cloud retainer.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Oh man, Ningguang is so dope.
Yep.
Oh. Oh boy. Spicy. Why can't my Ningguang do that? She. Did she just summon the ballista? Jesus. Is she a summoner? Oh man. There's more than one ballista? Oh man. Oh.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
Oh boy, it's time to battle, huh?
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a
Man,
god
they're
in
squishy.
several millennia. Let one see what you are made of then. What strength remains within you. What
I am a
wishes to
Fatui fighting the Fatui. Oh no, there's some. Where are they? Wow, 1 Q and I get my Q back? Okay. 40 energy, la. Oh man. This thing looks wicked though. Ah. Oops. Thanks for Tui's. Oh no! It's doing some Hydro Ball.
Be careful not to get hit.
Be careful not to get hit. And I get hit. Okay.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How damning. Snitch Knight's diplomats will answer to this afterward. Every last one.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many attacks too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't?
Oh my god. I don't have a good cryo on me. I should have switched to Chongyan.
Here, take this.
Adeptal energy! That light from your body!
Oh,
It's like the tiny joint.
she made us OP.
Wow! It's Madam Pink Shockwave! This Granny's
We're OP. Thank you, Granny. Life goes on. I'm the Fatui fighting the Fatui. Ironic.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil.
Guard you against evil.
Wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
Oh man. Need a better cryo.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're so fast. Oh, we're not consuming stamina, yo. Zooming. Literally zoomers.
Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Oh
Once
shoot.
you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
I feel so OP.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
We are so strong. Definitely time for retribution. Man, I love Deluxe Q so much. It's like on such a short cooldown and it's 40 energy only.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
I think that's it. Hmm. Ooh.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Yes, Adepti. Oh man. They just used Hyper Beam. Oh man. Oh lordy.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Man, Ningguang is so pretty, man. Oh no, they got a Hyper Beam of their own. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. No, my ballistas. Oh. Oh wow, Zhao. Zhao saved us. Zhao's Bay.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give
Oh,
another
man.
inch, no matter what.
This is an intense
I have
battle.
another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What?
What's the meaning of this?
She's gonna sacrifice her chamber?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand.
Oh man.
Hello, friend.
Oh
For
man.
now, let us meet again in the future.
This is wicked. Oh dear. Oh no. It's like a huge meteor, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. This is so intense. This is literally so intense.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size
Why did they have a
of
close-up of her
small
boobs?
room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiation. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the four winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
Sucker.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourself?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Chang Chang.
Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Beautiful.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too? Paimon doesn't get it. But
I still think Zhongli is the Geo Archon.
the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him
there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time? We had better go and...
Let's go check on him.
No time to lose.
Golden dust sparkles. Show me the way.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking about?
I knew it.
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
What? Why would he give it to her? Look at Paimon's face.
What? So you're the Lord of No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but
why give it?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big...
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties? But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remain to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to end? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, Traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you... Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, Child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Jesus, he's just getting his Gnosis away?
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade...
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Interesting. Wow.
of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, so Rex Lapis is really... Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility in my mind. Fatui. Shh. No.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the...
Say, do you think the person who...
Now that you mention it, that's I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to... Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to...
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us.
Hear ye all! That though a dragon soars ageless gods and adepti rumors and hearsay of having been thwarted in it, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the...
Oh dear.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the...
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price.
Whoa.
Paimon's getting a bit too excited now.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
The cleanup of...
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made.
Why, you... If you were looking for someone...
No time to lose.
Look, it's Zhongli.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is, and here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease? Right. If the two of you can spare...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli.
Yeah, can you afford it?
I do like the more